Okay, I wanted to do a pick a card, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do one stack. I'll just do a stack of reading. Oop. One card from each deck that I have here. Ooh, judgment. Okay.
Mom, guess what I drew?
What'd you draw, princess?
I drew a baby.
Wow. So I think that we do have a lot of judgment right now. There's a lot going on. This one's from my Starseed Oracle deck. And then this is my animal spirit. And we'll pick one animal spirit card. Some of these oracle decks, the way they make them, it's like really hard to shuffle. We'll do the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels card, which I don't have the box to because I let Mila play with it. She likes these ones. Come to find out, they're super expensive now. I bought these like 12 years ago.
Medics.
And then I got my Goddess Power. Love this one. Love this one. It's got a lot of packaging. Oh, look, Mila put a ring in there. And I realize I should probably flip these that way. Okay, so judgment. Yeah, what does judgment mean? Oh, and this is also just the writer deck. You know, the OG Pamela. What was her name? Oh, Pamela is the artist that made the deck, but writer's the guy that kind of created the deck, I guess. She did all the illustration for it, and she doesn't get very much credit. She was a black lady in the 1800s that was unfairly treated. Okay, so judgment. What is judgment? Judgment can be a death. Obviously, you don't have to die in order to die. You could die to yourself. You could, there's a lot since March time, there's been a lot of death. So I'm not surprised that the judgment card comes up, because judgment would be the second step in a death. We just had the death of our society basically as we knew it. You know, are things ever going to go back to being the same? Who knows? I think right now, what this is saying is that we're in the judgment step of, we're all deciding how are things going to be when things go back to quote unquote normal. How is life going to be? How do you want your life to be? How do I want my life to be? Zach, how do you want your life to be? He's in the midst of a transition too, and that judgment comes in there. What, honey? You did? Wow, I could see it. I could see it. Okay, so let's go to our Goddess Power. Of course, we get the future. We're judging. What is our future gonna be? This kind of confirms what I was feeling, what I was saying. I should put this ring on. My cousin Haley bought it for me for my birthday a few years ago, but Mila loves it and she wears it, and I have to hide it places. I guess I hit it with the Power Goddess deck. Yeah, this one, this goddess I've had come up before, and she kind of reminds me of like Atlantis, because she's blue and just dreamy. She looks crystalline, but at the same time she looks like she has like this energy around her, and there's a symbol. Who knows what that symbol means? I could probably look in the book. I never really read what the book says. I just go off of how the cards make me feel and use my intuition. But yeah, totally, she reminds me of Atlantis. Is that where we're going? We're gonna pick up on, oh, also look at, she has the wings and she has a little symbol right there. Wow, that's pretty cool. I never noticed that one before. All right, we'll go to our My Star Seed Oracle, and it's the Earth's Pulse. Pulse of the Mother Earth. Slow down, take time in nature. Oh, I've been really feeling this one lately. I really have been wanting to be outside. We're outside today. It's gonna be super hot today, but we came out here early. You know, hoping to get some outside time. I've been really like craving wanting to go and put my feet in the earth. I went outside. Our backyard has only concrete, so I went out in the front yard the other day just to put my feet in the grass. It just felt so good, grounding. Felt like I needed it. Totally. Then I took the kids to the park and I made them take their shoes off and walk around. Yeah, because I really think that there is a pulse to the earth, and she gives us energy, and I think we need that right now to ground ourselves. Okay, next is the pet, and it's the moth. Surrender to now. So let's see, we had the future, we have earth, and we have surrender to now. Yeah, there's just so much going on, so much up in the air. And I think people are getting lost in like what the future holds. And maybe what this is telling us is, if I go in order, the future, you know, thinking about the future and manifesting your future, and then slow down and put your feet to the earth. Feel the pulse of, yeah, you can. Put your feet to the earth and then slow down and surrender, and just que sera, whatever's gonna be will be. And then the last card is the wedding. This situation involves marriage. What kind of marriage could this situation involve? Let's think here. Yeah, you can see my cards. How could this situation marry? Maybe it's meaning to marry the two of the surrender to now and the future. If we lived in now, we could manifest our future better, which is a principle of, you know, esoteric teaching, saying if we are really here right now and we're not worrying too much of the future, we're manifesting at the same time, because we're always manifesting. Does that make sense how I said it? Sometimes it's so hard to tell or to put into words what I'm trying to convey, or what, you know, anybody's trying to convey. So let me think if I can say this a better way. If we are so worried about the future that we're not taking time to kind of ground ourselves and surrender to right now, the future we're manifesting might not be so positive, because for right now we're thinking of negative things, right? Because we're caught up in fear and we're caught up in worry. I just had someone today message me asking me about advice, because she felt like She feels like death is all around her, and she's having some issues with feeling like someone's gonna die or she's gonna die. And she's like, do you feel like that's coming to me? And what I said is like, no, but death right now is like totally all around us, because we're seeing the death of our society. It's almost like a fall of some sort, right? And you're just picking up on that, on the collective conscience, because there's so many people that have anxiety right now and are so worried about what is the future, how's things gonna turn out, you know, if you lost your job or your business, or you know, someone got sick, or you're worried about being sick. There's a lot of fear in our united subconscious. So what we need to do is ground ourselves and look to the future as something bright, right? By surrendering to now. It's like it's a circle. It's a circle. See her little emblem? Huh, baby? You want to go inside?
I don't want to stand.
You want to go outside? Oh, you don't want to stand? Sit on the floor, honey. Go sit on your frog chair. Go sit on your frog chair. She's got a spiral because time isn't linear. It's a spiral. And right now we're just coming to an edge where we all get to pick, like, what are we going to do? What's going to happen now? We're going to rebirth this society into something better, I think. Anyways, I think that things are going to be better. There's so much change going on for the better, and I think that is just going to keep going. I think in our lifetime we're going to see an enormous amount of change. I mean, all the mystics and psychics and, you know, way showers and light bringers, and they all said, you know, this time right now that we're living in, that we all signed up for it, right? So it has to be something awesome that's coming. So we really need to ground ourselves in the earth, because she's moving up in vibration, and know that we surrender ourselves and the future's bright. We need to marry all of those, because we can't have one without the other. Mila, you're moving my camera, honey. All right, and so I think that's gonna be it for this reading. Oh, I have a little switch. You want to hit the switch? Push that button right here, like this. Good job.
Mommy, I'm standing on my froggy chair.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it didn't. Did it turn off? No.